Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the High Moving Podcast. So this happened the other day, about a couple days ago. Las Vegas Aces A'ja Wilson finally gets a shoe deal, right? Nike finally gives her a deal because Nike was getting some heat, undeservingly so, just because Caitlin Clark got a $28 million shoe deal before setting foot on a WNBA court, right? And everybody was complaining, oh, A'ja Wilson, she's been in the league. Well, she's a two-time MVP, champion, yada, yada, yada. Where's her shoe deal? Well, at the time, Nike still felt that she didn't deserve one, right? She wasn't drawing the attention. What was the other young lady? Sabrina Ionescu. She plays for the New York Liberty, and she had a shoe deal. But I mean, she didn't come in with the Caitlin Clark splash, but she was a really good player at Oregon. So Nike decided, and of course, Nike, Oregon, their headquarters out in Oregon, right? Made perfect sense, okay, for that situation. And that was pretty much it. I don't know who else got a shoe deal in the WNBA, but this is the Caitlin Clark effect, right? Once again, these women, you can thank Caitlin Clark, right? She's affecting the game directly, indirectly, right? She comes in, big marketability, has a great game, gets a shoe deal because Nike knows she's going to be drawing attention. All her Indiana Fever games are going to be basically televised, right? So why not get into business with Caitlin Clark immediately, right? But as soon as that was announced, oh, A'ja Wilson this, A'ja Wilson that, so Nike capitulated, right? Nike is about trying to make everybody happy. I doubt that A'ja Wilson got the $28 million type of contract shoe deal, but this is where we're at, right? These women want to get mad and complain about the attention that Caitlin Clark is getting and everything. They want to be bitter about it. She hasn't done anything yet. There's going to be levels to this. Well, okay, like the game aspect, and I feel very confident that Caitlin Clark's game will transition. She's going to have, of course, like any pro athlete, they're going to have their bumps on the road. You're not just coming to the league and dominate, okay? But we're going to see a lot of games where we're going to see different elements of her game where it's like, okay, once she puts it all together and figures out the WNBA, it seemed like even in that preseason game, she's figuring out pretty quickly that she's gonna kill it, right? But also though, they're hating and everything, but again, she's a draw. She's gonna be the apex person in the WNBA, and Nike backed down. Nike didn't back down, but they capitulated and gave her a deal, right, to appease her and make her happy, to shut down a lot of the loud lefties, right, and feminists out there, because of Caitlin Clark, right? Because when it comes to women, you can't see in male sports, dudes that get a shoe deal know they got game. Not everybody gets a shoe deal. I mean, it kind of seemed like that now because I saw Gordon Hayward got a shoe deal. I'm like, okay, well, yikes. But dude got a shoe deal, cool. He got game. He can play. He's a draw. You don't hear the other guys in the NBA complaining about it. You don't hear people on social media complaining about it, right? So in the women's game, it's way more sensitive. The female players come across as way more sensitive to this particular issue, and Nike doesn't want to, mess it up for them or ruin it or come across like they don't care about how talented and A'ja Wilson is. A'ja Wilson's a good player. She's a great player for the WNBA, but again, she's not a draw. Doesn't draw eyeballs. Now the Las Vegas Aces, for the Las Vegas area and that, the team, that city and all that, they get attention because they're winning championships, right? They're a good basketball team in the WNBA, right? But most people really don't care, right? There's nobody on that team that is like, oh my God, I got to see her play, right? Therefore, why do we care if they get a shoe deal? You know what I'm saying? But whatever though, man. Caitlin Clark effect is working. Caitlin Clark should be sitting there in the back. Yeah, you can thank me now or thank me later, right? Anyways, thanks for listening. Let me know what you think about all this. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.